For the second in this series of NNT Change Tracker Enterprise video tutorials, I'm going to show you how I generated the change alert we saw earlier in video 1. I'm now using the Windows interface for Change Tracker, as this will show you a little more detail about how we back up device configuration settings and how we track changes automatically and within seconds of a change being made. Let's look at the device we saw changes to earlier. It's a Cisco router, so I need to track changes to both the running and startup configurations. I'm also tracking response times for the devices. It's got to be up and available in order for us to back it up. We currently have a scheduled backup taking place every hour, and there is some time to go before the next one is scheduled. All previous versions of the configuration are stored and time-stamped, so even if several changes have been made since the last known working version, I can recover all iterations using the notepad or clipboard for analysis and editing. As before, I have a Show Differences option, and you can again see the unplanned change I just made. There is also an Upload function, which can be used to roll back configuration settings to a previously known good working version. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card. I'm now going to make a change, unplanned in this case. I'll log into the router as an engineer would do using Telnet and demonstrate how the NNT Change Management Safety Net works in practice. I'll modify the Message of the Day banner as previously. Gartner statistics report that 80% of unplanned downtime is due to people and process issues, and IDC report that 60% is down to operator error. In other words, finger trouble, and if you watch my typing you can see finger trouble in practice. Change Tracker isn't scheduled to check the configuration for some time yet, and this may be okay for some situations, but I would feel happier if I knew immediately that a change had happened. The good news is that Change Tracker will capture changes and alert me as soon as they happen. As soon as I exit my configuration session from the device, this will trigger an immediate Change Tracker update. If there is a change to the configuration, Change Tracker will also take a backup of the new configuration and raise an alert detailing changes made. You can see the trackers updating and, not surprisingly, a change is detected. The icon has changed to show a change has been identified, and if I click Compare again as I did previously, you can see it was the change I made a few seconds earlier. If you're going to implement change tracking, make sure it's on a triggered basis. There's no point in knowing about changes minutes or even hours after the damage has been done. A simple example, but it demonstrates that not only are we automating the mundane housekeeping task of making sure device configurations are backed up, but that we will do so both at scheduled intervals and whenever a change is made. Vital for the security and governance of your organisation's network. Again, we've recorded who made the changes, and finally I can click here to see the change made, bad spellings and all. Next time I'll show you how we configure scheduled and triggered backups and configuration tracking for the whole network. It only takes a few minutes to get it up and running.